Welcome to this new show on the Haedyn channel, where I make a tier list of some of your favorite foods, favorite items, favorite movies, favorite video games, favorite anything you'd like, as long as it's in the realm of Haedyn's knowledge. Today I have something I've never seen before. Something no one's done before. People don't even think about how good certain water is compared to other water. If you think about it, all we know is that Dasani sucks and everything else is just water. And one day I said, Haedyn, you're gonna rank the water bottles. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have 10 water bottles and we're gonna rank every single one of them on a tier list. These are the most popular choices I've heard and suggestions that I've gotten. I believe this is a very good list of items that you can buy anywhere. Water bottles that you don't have to go searching for. This stuff you can find at any grocer near you. And that's what I think makes this different, because I'm not buying diamond water off the internet for $10 when no one else can buy that unless you buy it off the internet. So for this specific water tier list video, I may have a follow-up later, but this is just stuff I could buy at Cub. This is stuff you could buy at Walmart. This is stuff you could buy at Target. I'm not doing this for the elite. I'm doing this for the people. So the people can know what the best water is for their buck. And as you can see in the shot here, we'll be starting with some Life water. Alright, this is Life water. This is one of my personal favorites. I started with this one because A, I love it, B, it's a very middle ground price. See, when I know I bought this for the people, but this price, see the electrolyte waters, like Life water, you can buy at any grocery store in the cooling area, which is absolutely fantastic for a road trip or just getting a nice cool drink of water. Now, what I like about Life water is especially the bottle. If you look at it, there's just always this interesting art piece on it. And it's classy, it's simple, and it really brings it to, it just gives it its own personality while also being a classy thing of water. So here it is right here. Yeah, that is a very nice water. Goes down the throat well, nothing bitter about it. Really quenches your thirst. Yeah, that's a classic piece right there. For me, Life water is an A tier. Now the tier list is going to change a bit. Currently Life water is an A tier, just in case, because I have a couple waters I haven't tried here yet in my fridge right here. And if anything beats out Life water, that might be my new favorite. But right now, based off all the water I've tried previously, Life water is my go-to. Our second water I'm trying is Ice Mountain.
Hey guys, editing Haedyn here. So you may have noticed by now, my fly was down for most of the video. This is embarrassing. Instead of just seeing the comments, I'm just gonna admit it right now. My fly was down the whole video. I'd like to give you a reasoning. Truth be told, drinking water is really hard on the bladder and you kinda gotta pee a lot. So I had to drink the water and go pee multiple times during the shooting of the video. So I hope you forgive me for this one mistake I made, just because, you know, I gotta empty my bladder before I drink the next water bottle. Just rinse and repeat system. It made it a lot quicker. I didn't notice, but it is what it is, you know? Enjoy the rest of the video.
I'm sure everyone's heard of Ice Mountain. It's probably one of the most popular water bottles you can find in a 36 pack that had its name brand. Ice Mountain, I think, is probably one of the best road trip waters. Getting a big, nice, like a big one at the gas station, just chugging on that, oh my gosh. Now this was 89 cents for about, what, a quart of water? That is insane. The taste on that though, that can be a bit tricky. It hits, but when it doesn't hit at all. Now let's try myself some Ice Mountain. Yeah, that is a lot bitter than I expected it. It's almost dry, if you could say. Like when it goes down your throat, the taste isn't there. Yeah, it's pretty bitter. The bitterness is there, and yeah, I mean, it's cheap. Nothing wrong with that. But it is, you know, it's an Ice Mountain. you know what you're getting into when you get Nice Mountain. So it's going into C tier. My next water bottle, Aquafina. There's a lot of hate on this one online, I gotta admit. The bottle sucks. It looks ugly. It's thick, the cap sucks, it's like it's trying to be pop, but it's water. It's really the worst. I'm trying to give it a chance here. Aquafina and Dasani. I'm giving them a chance. Who knows where they'll be on the tier list, but they're not my favorite, and they're not a lot of people's favorite. But I gotta try it. So here we go. It's a lot better than I remember. Wow. Yeah, not bad at all. There is a bit of a lighter texture halfway through a sip. I don't really like it, but besides that, I mean, it tastes like water. Yeah, again, there's a bit of bitterness to it. Not as much as the Ice Mountain, but again, there's a bit of bitterness to it. Yeah, this stuff is pretty great. I'm putting it in the C tier again with Ice Mountain. Ah, that was better than I expected. I was expecting to put that in a D or an F tier, but clearly it exceeded my expectations. Another classic in the world of water, the Smart Water. This one's everywhere. I think a Smart Water is just absolutely everywhere you look. This is Smart Water. I'm sure all of you have had it. I had my run with it, but recently it's been not hitting as well as it used to be. See, these acolyte waters, they bring a little extra flavor to them. Yes, the electrolyte water. Is it better than Life Water in my opinion? No, but I think it's a pretty solid water. There's no bitterness to it at all. It's a pretty balanced taste. You know, if you just have no idea what the best one to pick in your area is, grab a Smart Water. Smart Water is going in a B tier. Very classy, very solid water bottle. Dasani, the other one people hate. Aquafina and this one they haven't really separated in my mind. Again, this one has a pretty awkward looking water bottle. It's just, again, trying to be a soda pop bottle when it is water. Wow, that is a lot cooler when it first goes in your mouth than any of the other ones I tried. There's no variation in the flavor of the Dasani. Straight, that initial flavor is what you're getting. That after water, like, moisture you get too, it isn't the best. It isn't satisfying. Basic, boring. Tap water is just as good as this. You know, Dasani's gonna have to go to a D tier, but it may go down to an F tier later in the video. Now we're gonna get into some of the bougie ones, some of the little higher end ones. You can still pick these up at your local grocery, but do be warned, these are a bit more expensive, in the $2 to $3 range. Core is another pH water. I'm guessing it's more for athletic people. It seems very well purified, but again, all these waters say purified. You know, I'm gonna give it a chance. I hope it's good. Usually new waters are good to the tongue to me, so yeah, that's what I'm expecting from this. Oh wow, that's a much lighter water than the last any of them I've tried. This is really neutral tasting. Honestly, it tastes a little bit like Ice Mountain. It's a little better than Ice Mountain, but it tastes so similar, except it's just lighter. It's that same very normal tasting water. Core, gotta put it in a C. Who knows, I might have to come back to it. Evian. I've tried it. It was okay. Spring waters, and then there's the electrolyte waters. We're comparing those two right now. Spring waters don't hit for me as well as the electrolyte ones do, but I'm giving it a chance. We'll see what happens here. This is extra bitter. I don't like how it goes down my throat. Not a fan at all. That is the most bitter water I've tasted today. Oh, yeah, that is not good. Not my thing. Sorry. Man, that's an F tier for me. Holy crap, that sucks. Don't get this, guys. We got a classic Fiji. The islands of Fiji, my favorite place. I love Fiji. This is a Gucci stuff. As soon as I tasted it, I almost felt like I tasted Evian water again. It has a slight taste exactly like it. It's overrated. I'm putting this in a D tier. I expected more from something so popular, so well thought of, but alas. Second to last water, Voss. This one I always see in the shelves, and it always confuses me why there's someone would want a glass jar of water. It doesn't look appetizing at all. The only appealing feature about it is how expensive it is, and it's made out of freaking glass. Really, it's an artisan water. That's all it says on here. There really isn't anything special. It doesn't say that's what they use for flavor. It doesn't have anything else besides just the name. I'm excited to try this. Wow, that's not bad at all. I'm impressed. That might be worth it for the price. There's a tiny bit of bitterness. Flavor is just, I gotta say, it's a classy flavor like the bottle. I don't know if it's worth it for the price. I'm putting it at a B tier. I still like Life Water better. You know, I would say it's as good as Smart Water. The water you've all been waiting for. Black water. It scares me a little bit, I gotta admit. This is real water. If you don't know, this is real water. Some minerals they put in turn the water black. I don't know if it'll taste good, but this is definitely the most bougie of them all. This is like, they're so expensive for this small bottle. For the content, I gotta drink black water. Look at that stuff. That is black water. I gotta get another sip of this, holy crap. If you like a bitter flavor, this water's for you. I mean, I'm not a big bitter water guy. It's like, it almost tastes like dirt a little bit, which I guess maybe that's just coming from the color, but it's not amazing because I'm just drinking the water and then boom, it's just super bitter. And it's not for me. Man, I wanted to love this water so bad, but this stuff just doesn't taste good. Black water goes in an F tier. I'm gonna move this up a little bit here. So, this is my definitive bottled water tier list. This is the opinion everybody should have, not just me. So, make sure this is your opinion. And, again, there's a lot of bottled waters out there. I'm willing to try whatever you guys offer to me. I'm willing to do a follow-up with a couple more water bottles. Put it in the comments below. I'm seriously looking to try more water. I love trying water. It's become a new thing for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Haedyn, signing off.